All right, everybody. Thank you for being here for this bonus call on kind of how to use the template, the bundle that we're going to be giving you so that you can feel really good, really confident around moving forward. And so you're like, all right, what the hell do I do with this now that it's created? So we have created for you a couple things. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes. It's not 100% finished just because we don't have all of your headshots and your, bios and your links yet, but I will show you what it looks like. We've also created social media posts for you, and we've created emails for you. We've created graphics for you, like all of the things to make it so simple, easy peasy. All you got to do is copy and paste and you're done. So literally sharing this bundle should not take more than 10 minutes. It might take a little bit longer to actually copy and paste and get it into your emails, but it's done. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to like create new links for it. Literally, it's a copy and paste job. So I'm so glad to just make this easy for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you what it looks like so far. It's called the Abundance Activation Bundle because abundance is more than just money. It's also about our health, our life, our wellness, and that's what all of you guys are doing. You are all here in some way, shape, or form in the wellness industry to help people create better lives, and it's all service based. So let me go ahead and grab that. Whoops, hold on. Share, here we go. And it's probably not going to let me do that. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me go into the email sequences and let's see if I can pull it from there. Yep. Okay, great. So inside of your toolkit, inside of the lead magnet that monetizes toolkit, you guys have these, it's called the Abundance Activation Bundle, and it says email sequences to share. We've given you five. You do not need to use all five. You can certainly use two or three or however many that you want to use. We do ask that you send at least two solo emails to your list. And what is a solo email? It just means that this is the only thing you're talking about. Like you're just going to copy and paste it as use it as. It's not like a PS in a newsletter. It's not, with a whole bunch of other stuff. It literally is just this. So simple. This is the link that you're going to use. All you're going to do is copy it, and that's it. You're just going to copy it and paste it. Well, actually, it should already be in the, yep, it's there. So it's already actually in your email. So we've even done the copy and pasting for you on this, okay? So we've got all of this done for you to make it really, really easy. And let's take a look and see if it will let me open this link for you so you can see it. Yep. Can everybody see it? The Abundance Activation Bundle. Awesome. Awesome. So this is it. Unlock your next level in health, life, business, and beyond. They're going to click on this and they are going to get access to everybody's email. We've got access to have them download what it is that they want. And everybody is going to have their name and their headshot here, and we will have a link under with each so that they can access the freebie immediately. So when I said it wasn't done yet, that's because we don't have everybody's pictures, we don't have everybody's links yet, but that's what it's going to look like. And they're also going to be able to give us their name and email address, and they will get an entire, PDF page of everybody's freebies on one sheet to make it so super easy and to make sure that we get everybody in front of everybody who signs up for it. So it's not just going to be just the people who downloaded mine. Like they're going to get everybody's because who knows when they might want to, they might wanted mine, but maybe they want more, right? So we want to give them all of it. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we are also going to share with them how they can go deeper with some of the experts, the contributors in exclusive trainings, free events, low ticket offers, da 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 da. That is just to give them that opportunity to get on this list to unlock the bundle because you are going to be then sending them your low ticket offers, any exclusive trainings, inviting them into the Facebook, right? So this is why we have your email sequences and your bite-size offer, your trust building offer attached so that they can know how they can go deeper with with you, with whichever ones they they are designed to go with. Sound good? So that is going to be what everybody that you share it with is going to see. Okay, so they're gonna see that. They're gonna give their name and email address. We're gonna give them access to everybody's headshot, PDF, everything about their why they should be downloading your freebie. And then they are gonna click on the link to your freebie and they are gonna come into your email list now. Okay, so for example, say we've got our burnt out busy moms. They might want the download from Christine or from Emily. Great. There, once they get the freebie, they're going to be able to click on that and they're going to go wherever it is that they want. And they're going to be able to download as many as they want, not just one, but they can download all of them if they want. So then they're going to come onto your email list and then your welcome email sequence is going to start. So that first email will go out to them saying, here it is, so glad, download your freebie, whatever you called your freebie. And then the second 2 days after that, they'll get the day one, 2 days after that, day two, and now they're already in your sequence to go through the whole thing. Okay, so you've already done the hard part. You've already done the hard part. You've created your freebie, you've created the opt-in page, you've created your emails, you've got them all set. You're all good. You're golden now. Now all you need to do is to get me your headshot, get me your link. If you want to do a little blurb or a bio, that's great too, but it's probably in your freebie, so I can just pull it from there as well. And the next part is to make sure that everybody is sharing it. Everybody is sharing it, right? Because if we don't all share it, we're not getting in front of everybody's audiences. So even if you're like, but I don't really have an email list yet, don't worry about it. Just use the social then. Okay, just use the social. Just post multiple times on your social media. Share it with friends. Share it with other Facebook groups that you're in that allow you to share. Say, hey, I'm part of this really cool bundle and I just wanted to share it. It's totally free. There are multiple ways that you can share it. It doesn't have to just be in your Facebook group. It doesn't have to just be in your email list. I want you to think outside the box and think, how can I get this in front of more people who are interested in improving their health, their life, their mindset, their wellness, their singing ability, their anxiety, like whatever it is. And so collectively, it's our job as the community to share it. And if we share it, that means that the more places that we share it, the more people are going to come into your email list, the more paying clients you guys are going to get. Sound amazing? Awesome. So do I have everybody's buy-in here that you're going to share it? Even if you don't have an email list, it's okay. But if you do have an email list, share it on there, totally fine. If you don't have an email list, don't worry about it, but do share it in multiple places wherever it is that you can. And we're going to let this run for about 2 weeks. We're going to let this run for about 2 weeks. Okay. So depending on the timeline that we get everybody's freebie up and going, we are either going to start sharing it live as soon as it's actually complete. So I do need everything by midnight tomorrow night. And then as soon as I hear back from Jenny that everything is good to go, I'm going to personally make sure that all of the links are correct because got to make sure that the links are correct. The last thing we want is somebody to click on a link and have it not go anywhere. So I am personally going to be clicking on each one of your links. So you will also have me on your email list. Do not be offended if I unsubscribe at any time. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It just means that I'm going to be in a lot of email boxes. That's it. Um, but I will do that because I do want my eyeballs on what's coming in, okay? Because I'm your coach and I've got you and I'm on your team and I want to make sure that I'm seeing the emails so I can catch anything. I want to be the one to catch the link that's broken. I don't want somebody else to catch the link that's broken. So me and Jenny will be making sure that all of the links are working and that it's going to the right place. And if it's not, we'll let you know and we'll fix it. And so don't worry about it. Don't forget about it. Look, links break all the time for me. Sometimes I put the wrong link in. Sometimes I misspell stuff and so the link doesn't work right. Like it's just part of the game. It's nothing to worry about. We're doing this imperfectly, right? So we will make that happen. Now, after the bundle closes, then what will happen is that you guys will have new people on your list. You will have new paying clients that have come into your ecosystem. Amazing. And so then, for those of you that are joining us inside of Activate Abundance Academy or who are already there, we're going to again teach you what to do with the people who are actually on your list. So, what do we do now with the people that are on your list? For those of you that are in the Success Studio, you do have access to the Healthy Sales System that is inside of the Success Studio. And that is a recorded training on how you can start tracking and using, taking the people that have downloaded the freebie and start, reaching out to those people. But inside of Activate Abundance Academy is where we take you to the next place. We're like, okay, now what do we do? We've got new people coming into our ecosystem. We even have some paying clients, right? Which is actually really, really good. We want to build an inner buyers list. And that is what your bite-size offer, your trust building offer is designed to do, is to build an inner buyers list, because that inner buyers list is also going to be the people that we reach out to create a cash infusion or to create upsells or to create accelerators or to create, instant offers or all of these really cool things that we can create whenever it is that we want to create a cash infusion. Okay. So, two things. Everybody that's inside of Activate Abundance gets the cash infusion, 30-day cash infusion. So it doesn't matter what level you come in at. If you're already there, you get it. If you are joining me in Core, you get it. If you're joining me in Amplify, you get it. We are going to be starting that October 13th. That's on a Monday. Okay. So we're going to give a good 2 weeks. We'll still even be able to, like, the bundle will still be going on most likely. And so we'll be able to support you around how to actually take those people that are in your ecosystem and to create more income with them. Okay. If you're not inside of Activate and you do want to join the 30-day cash infusion, the invitation to you is that you get it at 50% off of what the normal rate is, which is $9.97. And so you can join us for $4.97. So it's a 30-day cash infusion. It's different from the last cash infusion we did in June. It's different from the recordings that we have inside of the Holistic Business Success Studio, because this is live and we're going to be talking specifically around what to do with our lead generation. And we're also going to be making sure that we are helping you create that 2K to 10K in that first 30 days that you are inside the program. Okay. So we want to make sure that you're not just creating, a couple $100 here or there. Like, your first 30 days, that's my support. And everybody who goes through the cash infusion, especially when they go through it live, always makes cash. Always. Like, there's not one person who's walked away that hasn't made cash unless they haven't shown up and done anything. Like, the only way you can't not win is if you don't do anything with it, right? So if you show up, if you take the action, if you come to the calls, which are going to be 5 calls, we'll have a kickoff call, and then we'll have a call every single week after that, to make sure that you have the support very similar to what you experience here in the lead magnet monetization program, right? It was very, very specific. And so just know that we've got you. We've got you in that too. Okay. Wraparound support is there for you. So after the bundle is over, what you want to do is you are going to want to download inside of the Success Studio the 25 organic and evergreen ways to share your freebie. Okay, the 25 organic and evergreen ways to share your freebie, because the worst thing that can happen is that you just don't use it again, right? We want you to use this. We created it with you so that you could have something that you could put on repeat, so that people are consistently coming into your ecosystem, and so that you've got people consistently converting into your buyers. Yeah, Jess.
This was the first actual like lead magnet I ever made. And because I did this, I now know how to do it again and again and again. So
Mhm,
if at some point, the data says that this isn't converting as much or whatever, or
mhm,
if I just feel like doing something else too,
mhm,
I just have this framework
mhm.
that you've provided us to do over and over and over again. And I am floored by
Aw.
that. Like, just like, I'm the kind of person who overcomplicates like literally everything. So,
It's a good strategy though for keeping you safe. Like, your brain is so freaking smart. Like, she's really smart. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of this girl here.
right. But there's a time and a place for everything.
Correct.
And I need to be told that it's too much. You
Hmm.
can pare this down and still be okay.
Mm.
Like, that's what I'm here
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here
I'm
for.
so glad.
Because
I'm so
my
glad.
brain is firing at rapid, you know.
Yeah. Oh, girl. Yes. Again, and can I just normalize? I want this to, in case anybody else feels that way too, or has felt that way in the past, or will feel that way in the future, right? This is a normal curse of the entrepreneur. Like, can I just tell you, like, there's nothing going wrong. It's just that we've got really great ideas, right? And we want to go big. And so it is hard to be like, ho ho, wait a minute. Let me focus on this first. Let me make it simple, make it easy so that I can actually implement it. Let me take that 1% leap instead of trying to jump the leap from here until the top of the Empire State Building or the Eiffel Tower, right? Normal. So normal. And the problem is that we tend to have no problem, Arnie. We tend to have idealistic goals that feel too big, and so we never even take the 1% things to actually get to even a smaller goal, right? So there's a vision, but there's also action that we take that is trusting, and that's actually what we do also inside of the cash flow, or the cash infusion. We've got a vision goal that we might have. Yeah, wouldn't it be amazing to have $10,000 this month? But if that feels so out of the realm for where you are right now, and we actually need to create something that's a little bit smaller, that's a little bit more trusting, and we can have both, right? So we're definitely going to be talking about that for you too, because we can overcomplicate it. We can get in our own way and actually self-sabotage our way and kind of like tap out in the middle, right? And we're like, oh, this isn't working for me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So here's the thing, building and growing a business, like what you guys are doing right now, is a combination of taking these 1% little steps consistently over a period of time. And I talk about consistency plus frequency. Consistency plus frequency. So frequency is over a period of time. How are we being consistent over a period of time? And so I'm going to invite you to think about using that 25 organic and evergreen ways. When I'm going to bring it back to the freebie, how can you get your freebie in front of somebody once a day? One person, even if it's just one person. Hey, I just created this new thing. How can I create visibility for service, for giving, for putting value out there once a day? It doesn't have to be the same thing. It doesn't have to be every single day on Facebook. It doesn't have to be every single day on Instagram. It could easily be someone that you're chatting with in another group and saying, oh, you know what? I just created this cool thing that might be beneficial to you. Could I share the details? Like there's a lot of different ways. There's 25 freaking organic ways there. So if you think about it, if you took each one of those things Monday through Friday, you have your entire 30 days and then you just put that on repeat, right? Start over again. Start over again. So the key is to getting it out there, right? The key is getting it out there because if it doesn't get out there, we don't bring people in. If people don't see it, they can't sign up for it, right? Awesome. So, how does this sound? Are you guys excited to get this out in the world? You've done all this work for the past 30 days. You've overthought it. You've done all the things. You've gone back and forth and you're like, "Okay, I'm finally landing on something and we're going to go." Yeah. Cool, cool. Fantastic. What questions do you guys have for me, if any, to help you solidify the process for you so that you feel ready to share it either in socials? By the way, there's graphics there too. We've got photos of the bundle that you can share, all the good stuff there. So you don't have to create it. If you like to create stuff, go create it. You're totally fine. Like you do not have to use the graphics that I created for you. If you want to create something else, go for it. But when we do share the same graphic, it makes it easy and it also makes it very consistent across everywhere, right? So the more people see that graphic, the more people are going to be like, right, like, oh, I saw Emily post that. Oh, I saw Christine post that. Oh, I saw Sheetal post that. I saw Jessica. I better get that, right? So again, when we do this in numbers like this, the more we post it, the more eyeballs get on it, and we have multiple crossovers with people that from programs that were in the past or for friends. And so we know that it typically takes around 7 times for somebody to see something before they click yes. So this is the more we share, the more you share, the more it helps everybody else. Make sense? And yourself, of course. What questions do you have for me that I can help you with? There's a good. Yeah, Jessica.
If we are able to give you the link and the headshot, you asked for a little bio blurb as well.
Well, that's just a little about thing, and it should be already in your freebie, so don't worry about it. I can pull something from there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then, um, right. So if I have that link ahead of time,
you can
you
send it to me now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
can look at it ahead of time. Okay, great.
Yeah. 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 Sure.
Okay. It's not ready yet, but it will be. And
Okay.
even if I
Yeah.
can't sleep for the next 2 days, it will be done. Um, but yeah, just in case so that I can fix something that doesn't work. Because again, tech.
Yeah, we will make sure that everything is fixed before you guys hear from me. So, give us um, a day or two. So if we get it by the 30th, then it will probably be Friday or Saturday until we've gone through all of the links. And then we'll just send you guys a message saying, okay, it's live. Go ahead and share it now. Okay.
Do you
And
want us to rename the links?
no, you use the exact link that you already.
HTTPS blah 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 slash blah blah blah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just use what you got. You don't need to rename anything. Mm-mm. People aren't going to actually know. They're not even going to chances are they're not even going to see that whole link because we're
Oh,
going to be hiding it behind text. So all they have to do is click the download here. So we're
got it.
clicking all of that for the PDF. So don't worry about it. If you just send me the link, I've got the rest of it for you.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Any other questions that you guys have for me?
Hey, I'm kind of at the same place, Jessica, putting it all together and getting used to Canva as well and how to, what looks easy the first time you do it takes longer.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
editing, but well, one is an amazing feedback as in how I've been using your mindset and, looking at abundance coming from the universe, from everywhere in different ways, different flows. And a couple of things have happened, but specifically an old friend who was a college friend and we're always in touch. She did a little bit a couple of years ago when I started a group, but I haven't been doing that. So she just texted me on Friday or Saturday, and she said, can I run something by you? I just thought about you. I think you're the one that might be able to help me." So we'd often, arranged to have a chat. I arranged a chat, and she just said, she had a lot of anxiety about different things and was
Hmm.
feeling things should be better by now. And then I
Hmm.
just said, "And are you sleeping?" She said, "I was, but it's gone again." And I said, "I'm just making this thing. I'm making my offer. My freebie is this. I mean, it's only 5 tips. You could go to 500 and then the audio." So I asked her, would she like me to send the audio? Because that's something I always remember, Chris, that like you never just send something to somebody without them
Yeah,
asking. So it
yeah,
was
get
very
permission.
organic, and I sent it, and I got an amazing message the next day. She said it literally was powerful. It had worked overnight for her.
What? Oh my
You
gosh, I
know,
got chills, Grania. Like
yeah,
literally,
and it
my
really
back
gave
is
me
like all
that
tingly.
boost that I thought, oh my God, like this, like you were saying, Jessica, the framework, the mindset of, saying to people, this is what I do, which it's not assuming they know. And so
Yeah,
it was a kind of reframing. But and then she said, well, if I'm going to make an appointment, I said, well, why don't you just listen and see, do you like the
yeah,
sound and everything first? And
yeah,
so she will, I would love a way of a really good, maybe an email that would, to give somebody to refer a friend if a friend needs it or something, and to make
oh,
my
great. Yeah,
bite-size offer
yeah,
very approachable. I'd
yeah.
love a little bit of help on the next step of
Hmm.
monetizing into
For
the,
referrals. For
Yeah.
referrals. Okay, great. I
Yeah.
have got a whole toolkit with some messaging. So, Grania, let me dig that out and I will find one specifically for referrals and I will share it with you. I'll share it with
Great.
everybody. I'll just pop it
Yeah.
inside the Mighty Networks group. That way you guys can have access to that. Um, you already have messaging templates in there for like, what to say. But I will absolutely find one specifically for hey, if this, was helpful to you, like here's how you can, ask for a referral from somebody who was raving about, oh my gosh, this was so amazing. This worked so well for me.
Mm,
Is that what
thank
you
you.
are? Is that the type of email? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then how to maybe I was thinking of a power hour as the
Mhm.
in a consultation or
Yeah.
assessment.
Yeah.
How much, where to pitch that at for somebody to get.
Yeah. So a power hour is going
Mm,
to have a dollar amount on it.
yeah.
So that is going to be more of like a bite-size offer, like, hey,
Yeah.
we start here for a power hour. So that would be, something that's paid. An assessment, which you could still position as, get this assessment and put a price tag on it for sure. When I use the word assessment or audit, typically I look at that as in my nurture component of
Yeah.
it, where it is a 20-minute session. It's not a paid session, but it's a
Yeah.
20-minute session to support them, to help them, uncover like, okay, well, this is in the way. Like what you did with your friend was actually a little assessment, right?
Yeah.
You had a conversation with her. She's trying these things and they're like, yeah, but are you sleeping? And she's like,
Mm,
oh, yeah, like that was basically what you did as a little assessment. So we've got the free, little 15, 20-minute assessments, audits. Let me help you create a win here that doesn't have a price tag on it. And then we've got your power hour or something like that. So yeah, I think your power hour is definitely something good that you can put a price tag on.
yeah. And do you put that in the email sequence then, that the bite
Yeah,
size offer?
well, you would put it if it's your bite-size offer. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's your bite-size offer. If that
Yeah.
is your right. So remember the first three emails are the welcome and the connecting and the nurturing, and then the email 4, 5, 6 are going to have your offer. So if you want your
Yeah.
power hour to be your offer, absolutely, you could do
That
that.
might be the simplest thing, and I just need to flesh that
Absolutely.
out. I need to give myself a kick in the ass and flesh those out.
Right. Look, we all do, right? This is why I'm like, we're doing this in 30 days. We are going and we are going to get it done and we are going to get it out there. Yeah. And when you say flesh it out, all we really need to know is what is it? It's a power hour with you to help them uncover, think about what is it that they're struggling with, right? And if it's specifically around sleep, you could definitely make it around sleep. Or if you want to make it around, something, broader, you could totally do that. We just want to make sure that it's congruent, relevant to, our ideal client who's downloading the sleep guide, right? Clearly, she wants support around her health, around sleeping. Her lack of sleep is affecting her health and her wellness in other areas, right? So we just want to, like, we wouldn't, say, hey, hop on this 1 hour call and I'll teach you how to knit a pair of socks, right? Like it wouldn't be relevant. It
Although
would,
that might be therapeutic.
I know,
You might
right?
be going back to crochet.
I know, right? Actually, I just made a whole like list for me of things that I enjoy that I've gotten away from them. I'm like, I have not been knitting lately. I need to get
Ah.
back into my knitting again.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think you just position it. What is it that you're going to help them uncover? And what is it that you're going to help them walk away with? And again, it's not solving the whole shebang. It's like, I'm going
Mm,
to help you uncover where you're getting stuck on these pieces so that you can walk away and have a solution for, boom, boom, boom in this 1 hour
yeah.
session.
Yeah, because it was because in an hour you have to kind of have the mini assessment and the
Well,
outcome.
actually, they're going to do the mini assessment prior. So what you can do is you can have the intake form when they book the call with you, Grania. What you're going to do
Mm.
is you're going to have them. I don't know if you're using Acuity or not, but if you are using Acuity or a booking system that allows you to have them fill out a form while
And
they're
then
booking.
do a more detailed intake form.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I have
Exactly.
to
Just
work on
let that
that
be the
too. Yeah.
detailed intake form. And that way you can say, okay, great. Based on your questions, let's dive in. Like we've got an hour together. I see that you're struggling with ABC. You really want to have DEF. I'm so excited for this time together with you. Like, and then you're just there for them, right? We're not pushing our agenda. We're just there for them based on whatever questions or answer they gave us in that intake form.
And then the hour. And one more quick question, and it might be
Yeah, no, this is
relevant more
great.
down the line, is is there a link or a kind of hashtag to link this whole bundle to a website? Because I have a very new website and I'd like to be able to include it there as well. That if people were
Mhm.
searching for me and RTT and, maybe, I don't know what to tell my virtual assistant or the guy that develops the website,
Oh,
maybe,
gotcha. Yeah.
yeah.
So the link that is in the email is going to be that link.
So I can send him a link and ask him to link it to my website as well as my
Exactly.
Facebook. Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I thought so, but then sometimes it isn't as obvious when I go to
No,
do
that's
it.
okay. Yeah, look,
Okay.
I get it. Like there's a lot of moving pieces and again, I've been doing this for many years and this is just something to remember for you and your clients too. What feels like common sense to us is not common sense to the people that we're here to serve.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to feel like, oh gosh, I didn't even think about it that way. But that
Mm.
that is it, right? Like the people who didn't know that broccoli was a carbohydrate and they said that they didn't eat any carbs at all because they didn't eat bread and pasta. And I'm like, do you eat fruit? Do you eat veggies? And they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, well, you're eating carbohydrates. I'm like, so again, we just get to, know that the simpler we make it, right? We still want to, be as simple. We don't want to get too clever with things. We just want to be very, very simple. Yeah. Emily, you can send it to info@shineabundancenow.com. So that's just the regular email that you get in all of your emails for Activate. And same thing for you guys. Any of the emails that you get from any call reminders or things is all the same link. It's info@shineabundancenow.com. And
And the mugshot is separate, is a separate link. Is it you just we'll send you a picture and then we'll send you our freebie.
you send me your link to your freebie,
Yeah.
the link
The
to your
link to the
freebie.
freebie and a link to a headshot separately.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Info@shineabundance.com.
Yep. Shine abundance now.
No, all
Abundance
one.
now. Now. We
Shine
want
Abundance
abundance
now.
now.
And is that .com or just Shine
Yep.
Abundance now? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
.com.
It's
Yeah,
it's .com. Yeah.
yeah,
Info it should. And you can just reply back to any of the call reminders that
yeah.
that you have. You can also just send it to me also in DM. Like wherever it is that you communicate with me, I will get it. So DM and Facebook, chat and Mighty Networks, any place that you guys are at, I will get it that way. Yeah, cool, awesome, awesome. Oh, and Grania, I know you were wanted information about the Facebook groups. We are going to be doing a VIP day for that. So if you want
I
to,
saw it. And just to let you know, I will email anyway. I can't make that day because it coincides with my niece's graduation. I'm out of town.
oh no,
So
ooh,
sorry. And I know it would be very valuable. So hopefully I'll get some of the gems from it at some
yeah,
stage.
yeah. Even if you get the replay of it, it's going to be so
Yeah.
so valuable.
It may be on at a time that I could listen at least if I'm traveling or something.
Oh,
But
totally. Yeah, it's going
yeah.
to be from 12 to 4 Eastern.
Sorry.
12 to 4 Eastern. And then we are going to have the recording and the replay
Mm,
for that as
okay.
well for anybody who joins.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it probably won't work, unfortunately, because that would be 5 to 9 p.m. for me. So
Yeah, so you might just want the replay then, and that way
if
you can
there's a
listen
replay,
to it.
that'd be amazing. And thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I always try to do replays. Always try
Mm.
to do replays. And any of the programs we do replays because we want to make sure that if you want to re-listen to it, I know a lot of sometimes I say things and my clients are like, "Wait, can you say that again?" I'm like, probably not." It is going to be the second, hold on, it's the 15th, October 15th. Okay. And it is for those of you that are inside of Core Activate Abundance, you have it. You have it. It's going to be on our VIP implementation day. We're going to focus again, but we're going to go more in depth on that. So for those of you that are joining Core, you get that for free. Do not buy it. It's part of your program. Yeah. So when you join us inside Core, you get Cash Infusion. You also get this Facebook groups. Plus, you get a whole bunch of. You're going to have a whole Facebook groups 101 uh, whole folder inside of Activate Abundance Academy. So we've got you. We've got you there. Cool. All righty. Everybody feeling good? Kind of, sort of. Okay.
I had a quick question for you.
Yeah.
I I feel like we definitely covered this, but I was trying to figure out more ways to create urgency within my sequence that feels like it could be evergreen.
Mhm,
I put like the limited spots available for my power
mhm,
hour.
mhm.
What are some other ways? I feel like that one's a little out of alignment because anytime I personally read that, I'm like,
Mm,
like,
yeah.
okay, sure. So I was just kind of thinking, like, is there something else that feels like it could be evergreen and urgent?
Yeah, so you could say something like, I only take 5 people each month, right? So
Okay.
if this is you, you might want to grab your spot now. Yeah, we don't,
Okay.
plus the energy behind it, Emily, like
Mhm.
if you know that you're only going to take 5 or you only have 10 or whatever, like that's true. It doesn't matter whether somebody
Mhm.
else reads it. Now, if we've got 500 and we're saying that we only have 3, then we're going to attract the people that it's not congruent with, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we just get to say what's true for us. And if you're like, look, I take 5 people, I've got openings for 5 people this month. If this is you, here, come join me. Or I've got
Okay.
openings or I've got, a limited number of openings. You can say that too, because the truth is, you're
Hmm.
welcome, Grania. We don't have 100 openings, right?
Yeah.
We do have limited openings. Like that's not lying. So
Okay.
that creates urgency. Uh, the other thing that we can use is, you know, we can talk about what are some possible bonuses that they might get. So you could have a
Mm.
time limited bonus only for the people that join you from your freebie
Mm.
list, right? So it could be for everybody who, gets it within, from this email, when you reply to this email and
Hmm.
you book, you will get a special meal guide, cookbook, I don't know, whatever it is, video, audio, something. So that would create urgency as well, is that,
Okay.
they would have to reply to the email to get it.
Okay. That's
So,
cool. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
good.
I just like to think about what is it that I'm always trying to put my feet in their shoes and think, okay,
Hmm.
what is it that they would want? And how can I make it so that the deliverability would be specific and exclusive for these
Hmm.
people?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you could have them reply back with a certain word. That would be another
Mm.
thing, right? Reply back with the word peace, and I'll make sure that you get access to the bonus, blah, blah, blah. That way, that anybody who comments back peace came from that email sequence. And so then you would give it. So that's another way that you could create some urgency around there.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Definitely much better.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we do want it to be evergreen, right? The other
Yeah.
thing, and this is a little bit more techy, so for those of you that are already in the weeds with tech, put your fingers in your ears. You could send them to once they buy your power hour, you
Mhm.
could do an upsell into, something else as well. And that would be exclusive. Well, for those of you that, you know, um, for example, when I do the Holistic Business Success Studio, when somebody is brand new and they join it, they get one chance to get a 60-minute call with me for 197. That's it. So once they join, they go to a special page and it says, this is your one chance. If you want it at this
Mm.
rate, like now's the time. It is nowhere else. It is only connected to that form. Nobody else online who goes to my website, or like nobody else is going to be able to find that anywhere because it's connected to when they are checking out for Holistic Business Success Studio. The thank you page or the upsell page is connected
Mm.
there. So that's another
Yeah.
way that you could do something like that. We can certainly talk through more of that inside of Activate too.
Okay. Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's an easy way to do another upsell
Hmm.
from your trust offer
Yeah.
if you want to.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I got lots of ninja tips for you guys. Lots of ninja tips. How's everybody doing? And if there's no more questions, we'll pop off for today. If you do have more questions, I will stay on for as long as you need me. Well, or until 1 o'clock. Or until 1 o'clock Eastern. Because I got stuff to do today too. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Marnie, are you doing good? Do you have any other questions? I want to make sure you're feeling good about it. You're all set, Christine? Okay, great. Marnie?
I'm way behind. My mom's had a lot of health issues this weekend, so the weekend I had cleared to do this didn't exactly
Mm. Okay, so how can I
flow
help
that
you?
way. So that's okay. I have progressed a lot, so I'm going to continue like Jessica. I'm determined to get it done. So I have some issues with tech. So I have someone lined up after this call to help me with my email linking to my website, which isn't somehow it's giving me some error message. So, and I don't
Oh,
have 48 hours to wait to hear from
yeah.
their support. So see if I can't get this done and then I'm on to the next.
Okay, so is your link taking them to the website to get the freebie, or is it taking to them to ConvertKit to get the freebie?
No, it's the link. It's like basically my email address. So I'm going to have to maybe go back to, I had set up a new one for my website and I may have to go back to Gmail just so I can move forward at this point.
So how
Because
are they, what platform are you using for them to put their name and email address in order to get your freebie?
Flowdesk.
Okay, perfect. That's the link that I need. I need your
Yeah.
Flowdesk. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. You don't need to connect Flowdesk to your website.
No, I didn't mean that. No, I'm just having an
Okay.
issue with the email itself. So yeah,
Oh, okay. I got you. So the email for Flowdesk is not delivering your freebie?
it's somehow saying that it's linked to another domain and I don't know what that's about. So it's not
Mhm.
accepting it as is something that I can access at this point.
Oh, inside Flowdesk?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, let me
So
know if,
I have
and
to
you do
talk
have
to
somebody that's going to
somebody that,
help.
yeah.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
I don't know Flowdesk, otherwise I would offer to help you. For those of you that do need extra tech support over and above, what we give you inside of Activate Abundance Academy, because in our core program, you still get those monthly tech calls so that you can bring any tech calls, any questions. If you need more, we do, Jenny is available to hire out based on project. So I've asked her specifically if she would be willing to open up her calendar. She has a whole team. She of VAs that work underneath her. She owns the VA company. She's my personal VA. She does the VA tech calls inside of the program. But if you are like absolutely like this is making me crazy, I would just rather spend the 30, 40 bucks, whatever it is, to just get it done. We have support there with people that I know and I love and I trust and I use. So just know anybody that I refer you guys to, or anybody that comes into the program or any of my trainings, are people that I know and I trust and I've used and I have had experience with them. So you just let me know if you need extra help and
Chris,
I'll point you in the right direction.
Chris, if is there a place where I can find her contact details just in case later today if I can't solve it?
Yeah, let me grab it right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I will give you her direct email that I use. Where is she? Alrighty, I'm just going to pop this in the chat for you, Marnie. And Jess, you guys can both grab it. So it's Jenny at skivvy.co.za. That's in the chat. You can just send her a message directly. Say, hey, this is Marnie. I'm inside the lead magnet that monetizes, or I'm inside of Activate Abundance Academy, or whatever. Just let her know that you're coming from my world. That way she'll get back with you quickly. If you're just a stranger, she might be like, I've got other stuff that I need to handle first. Yeah. And then once you're inside of Activate Abundance Academy, you will have, direct access to her as well, through any of our group calls and things like that. So she's on our team, so she'll be in there. Cool. My pleasure. All right. Any other questions? Everybody good? All right.
I have another question.
Yep, go for it.
But
You guys
this
need to pop off, but yeah, go ahead.
this might be like an Activate Academy question, but I was trying to figure out in my sequence because I want to run a nurture event end of October, beginning of November, instead of the power hour. Like, would I still offer the power hour and then continue the sequence into, hey, why don't you come join my nurture event happening this time? Or would you flip flop those?
No, I would keep the power hour.
Okay.
And here's what I do is I will add a PS section onto all of the emails, all of the
Okay.
welcome emails, all of the bite size offer emails. PS, if you haven't already joined me for, the Abundant Coach Code, you can join me here. Here's the link. This is what we're doing. Blah, blah, blah. So that would be in the PS section. And then once it's over, I go back in and I take it off.
Okay. And that PS section would then take them to a different landing page for your nurture event. Okay.
It would take them to the registration page. Yeah, there's still the email sequence, but they would go to the registration page to join me for, I'm just going to use the Abundant Coach Code since we just did that.
Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and then so for the emails that are going out to like my general newsletter, would you probably do like you have the templates for us?
Yeah.
Same thing. PS, this is happening. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
We're just going to keep it simple, easy. Yeah. PS, by the way, if you don't know, if you haven't signed up yet, if you want your action guide. So again, my calls to action are, if you still need your action guide, click here. If you haven't registered, click here. If you want to win a free blah, 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 click here. Like the things to have them say, yes, I want that thing and I'm going to register.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And we will talk more about that in Activate because that is definitely more, it's both. It's email, but it's really nurture event stuff. So we'll talk more about getting butts and seats for your nurture event. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Grania says, you're just thinking we need to make a new appointment type and fee attached to the new bite size offer. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Which isn't difficult. It'll still take, are you using Acuity, Grania? Because I can show you how to do that quickly while we're here.
I have Acuity on my coaching,
Okay.
and it's through Google Calendar on my RTT. So I kind of use both. There's links to both on my website.
So when on a Google Calendar, there's no place to pay. So you'll probably want to use your Acuity.
I actually have. I've upgraded the work email to Workspace, so I have a Stripe payment on
Okay,
that
great.
from
Okay,
before.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I have to, but I can use Acuity for it if you want to give me a few quick
Yeah, the
guides.
only reason why I like Acuity is because it allows you to have that intake form attached. And so they can't actually book the appointment until they fill out the intake form. And that keeps, like Emily was like, they're booking the appointment, but they're not filling out the thing. And I'm like, you have to attach this so that they can only book it once they've actually answered the questions. Otherwise, it's not helpful. So yeah, I'm
So
happy
I'll
to
use it for
share.
that.
Yeah. Let me just get into Acuity real quick and I will absolutely show you.
And I think that's okay. That's available in the free option for Acuity, or to get paid, you have to have the paid version, because I kind of let it lapse.
Yeah, I don't remember, Grania.
The Stripe integration may or may not be available. I'll check that.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
on that. I I think it's on the free version, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah, so what you would want to do, let me share my screen with you. If you're using Acuity, is you would just go up here to new type of service.
Yeah.
And you would click on that and it would be, okay, well, what do you want this? And let's just say this is power hour. You could put a description if you want. How long is it? It would be 60 minutes. Oops. I know there's an easier way to do that, but, and then the price tag here would be, let's just say you're charging 97. And that's it. You don't have to add an image. You can if you want, but then what you want to do is you want to connect one of the forms. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So for example, if I'm doing clarity call, I'll click a clarity call form. If I'm doing a business audit, I would click on the business audit. You only want to link one form. So if this is a one-on-one session and you're helping them do something specific, then you would just create whatever your form is, and then that's it. And then you create.
And You highly recommend to keep this under $100 or €100.
Yeah, for a bite-size offer, for that
Yeah.
first offer, yes, absolutely. But they only get that once. They only get that once. It's not like they're like,
Okay.
hey, I want to buy another one. No. And here in your power hour, you could even put, the name up here. You could put special one-time offer, power
Yeah.
hour. Whoops, time, not Tim. And then put it in the description here is, this is for new clients to have their, 60-minute power hour session with me to blah, blah, blah. Right. And then you would create it. I'll go back in here and delete it later. And then it would be, where is it? Oh, here it is. Special one-time offer, power hour, right? And then you would go over here to the scheduling link where it says scheduling link. And then you would just copy this. This would be your link right here.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah. And you can customize it if you want. You would just click on customize and maybe you do power hour and save it. Now it's customized. And then you would just share that link. That would be the link that they would click on to book their appointment, fill out the assessment, and pay all in one.
Great. Yeah, that streamlines it.
Yeah, I like it when it's easy. I don't want to have to try to find a gazillion different things, because the other reason why I like this is that even if they pay and we have to send a separate email, who knows if they're ever going to get that email, right? Because sometimes it goes in la la land, right? So we want to make sure that they're getting what they need right then and there. The forms are loaded into Acuity. You create your own inside of there, Jessica. So you would just click on create form and then you just say, what do you want? Name, um, paragraph, having them answer a question. It could be a checkbox. Like you can choose like from whatever it is. It's just drop down menus of what it is that you want. You can have as many questions as you want. And then they'll be in there forever. So you can just until you remove them, and then you can just connect an appointment type to a form. And that way, when they go to click that appointment with you, that form is filled out before they can even click complete. Yeah, and we want them to pay too, right? Because if they book the appointment but they don't pay, then we got to follow up and we got to chase money. And I'm just a no for that. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to
Yeah.
come after people for money. Like, hey, got your appointment, you didn't pay me. Like, no, like let's just get it all done. And they can do it while I'm sleeping. Like they don't need me for
Yeah.
that, right? They don't need me for that.
You
So
kind
yeah,
of upfront the effort for it, really.
yeah, we want to make things as simple and automated. We want to automate the things that we can. And this is one of the things that we can absolutely automate that doesn't need us forward facing or our actual time to implement. Yes, it's time on the front end, but it's not time on the delivery end of it. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Any other questions? Are we good?
Thanks for running through that, Chris.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. All right, Grania, I will send you the link to the Facebook groups so you can get that if you want the replay. And
Thank you.
everybody else, I will see you inside of Activate. Jessica's going to be there. Sheetal's going to be here.
Yep.
Welcome to Activate. I'm so excited to have our first
Thank
kickoff call
you.
together. It's going to be so much fun. And then the 30-day cash infusion. So yeah, Grania, if you want that, I'll share that link with you too if you want to join us for the cash infusion too. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good, good.
That's
All
it.
good?
Yep. Good.
Okay, good. Okay, bye.
See you later.
Bye.